Hi, my name is Katy Insley. I'm a yoga teacher and I'm going to be guiding you through a 20-minute yoga sequence, which is perfect for people who are spending a lot of time sat down at a desk or indeed a dining table, working for long hours every day at the moment. So this is suitable to be done first thing in the morning. You could do it on your lunch break, or you could do it after you finish work in the early evening or just before you go to bed. So it's a really great sequence for lengthening the hamstrings, opening up the hips, the chest, the shoulders and the upper back. And there's a little bit of back strengthening and core strengthening in here as well. So we're going to start in a seated position. Don't worry if you don't have a yoga mat. You can sit directly on the floor, but it's best if you've got a carpeted surface to sit on. So if you've only got hard floors, then maybe just fold up a blanket a couple of times just so you've got something slightly softer and more comfortable to sit on. And then we're going to start in a seated position. So if you can, sit with your legs crossed. If you find that particularly uncomfortable, then you could bring the soles of the feet to the floor and have your feet and your knees together. But just make sure that you can sit up really tall. So we don't want to be slouched forward here. We want length in the spine and we want a sense that the crown of the head is lifting up towards the ceiling. So we're going to take a minute here just to focus and bring our awareness to our breath. So maybe close your eyes just to withdraw one of the senses and focus more deeply on your inhales and your exhales. So you want to slow down and steady your inhales so that you're breathing in fully, really filling your lungs as much as you can. And then exhale slowly and steadily, getting every last drop of air or as much as you can out of your lungs before you breathe in again. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling steadily. Let's take one more deep inhale here. And one more long exhale. Now inhale deeply. And as you exhale, we're going to bring the fingertips down to the floor, either side of your hips. So take the hands quite wide so the fingertips are just resting here. Now as you inhale again, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Really reach it as high as you can. Then as you exhale, reach your right fingertips over to the left hand side, but keep your chest facing forward and bend into that left elbow. Now inhale, try and lift and open your chest a little more. Exhale, stretch a little further. One more deep inhale, maybe turn your head to look up to the ceiling. Exhale, stretch a little further. Inhale deeply, slowly start to lift all the way back up. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down. Inhale, this time stretch your left hand up. Exhale, reach your left fingertips over to the right hand side, bending into that left elbow. Inhale, lift and open your chest a touch more. Exhale, stretch a little further. One more deep inhale, maybe turn your head to look up to the ceiling. Exhale, stretch a little further. Inhale, lift your chest, come all the way back up. And as you exhale, bring that left hand down. Now I'm going to turn to the side to show you this next stretch. So we're going to extend both legs out in front, push the backs of the knees down into the mat and flex your toes towards your face. Now we're going to keep the right leg extended, but hug your left knee into your chest really as tightly as you can, and then step this left foot to the other side of your right thigh. Now make sure that you're pushing down into the floor through this left foot, so you don't want that left foot to be on its side. The sole of the foot needs to be flat. Now bring your left hand behind you, make sure it's quite close, so we don't want to be leaning back here, and then bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, so you're crossing the arm across your chest. Now inhale, push down through your left arm, sit up a little bit taller, and as you exhale, start to turn your chest to the left hand side. Inhale, sit up taller, draw the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, twist a little more. Maybe start to look past your left shoulder. Inhale, push the back of the right knee down, flex the right toes a little more. Exhale, twist a little further. Now inhale deeply, slowly come back to center, and then we're exhaling to extend that left leg. Hug the right knee in this time, step the right foot to the other side of the left thigh, bring the right hand behind you and the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, push down through the right hand, sit up taller first. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, keep pushing through the right hand, keep drawing your shoulders down. Exhale, twist a little further. One more deep inhale, really push the back of the left knee into the floor, flex the left toes even more. Exhale, twist even further, maybe looking past your right shoulder. Inhale deeply, come back to center, and then exhale, extend your right leg. Hug your left knee into your chest again, but this time drop the left knee out to the side. So the sole of your left foot is against your inner right thigh. Now, if your left knee is hovering above the floor like mine is, then you can grab a cushion or maybe a couple of books or a yoga block if you have one and just prop it underneath that knee. Inhale, push your fingertips into the floor, lengthen your spine, flex the right toes. As you exhale, we're going to fold forward, but keeping the spine nice and flat. So we don't want to round the spine here. We want to keep a sense of flatness in the spine. Now hold onto your calf or your ankle, whatever you can reach. Inhale deeply, pull your chest even further forward, suck in your belly, and as you exhale, fold a little deeper over that right leg. So you'll really feel a stretch down the back of the right leg here. Inhale, keep pulling the chest forward, keep drawing your shoulders back. Exhale, fold a little more. One more deep inhale, maybe creep your fingertips a little further down that right leg. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Now as you inhale, slowly start to lift your chest, keeping the length in the spine, and then extend the left leg forward. Hug your right knee into your chest. Let your right knee drop out to the side. So again, the sole of the right foot is against your inner left thigh, and you can pop a cushion under that right knee if you want to. Inhale, push down through the fingertips, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk your hands down your left leg, again taking hold of whatever you can reach, calf, ankle or foot, but keeping the length in the spine. Inhale, pull your chest forward, draw your shoulders back. Exhale to fold a little deeper. Inhale, really suck in your belly, engage your core muscles. Exhale, fold a little more. One more deep long inhale here, keep pulling the shoulders back. Exhale to fold a little deeper. Inhale, slowly start to lift your chest, walk your hands back up your left leg, hug your right knee in, and then exhale, extend the right leg forward. So we're going to fold over both legs now, so bring the fingertips to the mat either side of your hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk both hands down your legs towards your feet. Again, take hold of your calves, your ankles, your feet, whatever you can comfortably reach. Inhale, chest comes forward, shoulders come back. Exhale to fold a little deeper, so you'll feel that stretch down both legs this time. Inhale, pull the chest a little further forward, flex the toes a touch more. Exhale, fold a little deeper. One more deep inhale, suck in your belly, engage your core muscles. Exhale, fold a little more. Inhale, slowly start to lift the chest, walk the hands back up your legs. And as you exhale, bring the legs to the side and then bring yourself forward onto your hands and knees. Now make sure that your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Push down reasonably hard through the hands and have the arms straight. And then make sure that your knees are directly underneath your hips and your toes are pointed here, so you haven't got your toes curled under. Now engage your core muscles. Take a deep inhale as you drop your belly down to the floor and lift your head. As you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and push your spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale deeply, lift your head, drop your belly. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, push your spine to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your head, drop your belly, keep the arms straight, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, push your spine to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your head, drop your belly. And as you exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Now keep your left hand where it is. As you inhale, extend your right hand out to the side, then see if you can take it a little closer to the ceiling. As you exhale, engage your core, twist your chest and reach your right fingertips to the left, so the right arm is coming behind the left elbow. Inhale, take the right arm wide, see if you can reach it a little higher. Exhale to twist, reach the right fingertips to the left, keep the core engaged, belly sucked in. Inhale, reach the right hand a little higher if you can, working towards stretching it vertically to the ceiling. Exhale to twist, reach the right hand to the left. One more deep long inhale, reach the right hand as high as you can, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring that right hand all the way back down to the floor. So same on the other side. As you inhale, we're going to take the left arm wide, take it up towards the ceiling. Exhale to twist, reach the left fingertips to the right, keep the belly sucked in and core engaged. Inhale, stretch back up, maybe a little higher this time. Exhale to twist. Inhale, stretch higher, maybe get towards vertical. Exhale to twist. Inhale, stretch the left hand as high as you can. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Left hand comes back down. Now again, to keep the hands exactly where they are, keep the left leg exactly as it is, but curl under your right toes and lift your right knee away from the floor. Now you might need to take the right foot slightly further back. Take a deep inhale here, push down through the hands. As you exhale, start to push harder through the hands and push your weight into the ball of your right foot. So you'll feel a really deep stretch down your right calf muscle, maybe slightly into your right hamstring as well. Inhale, push harder through the hands, keep your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, push harder into the ball of the right foot. One more deep inhale, keep your core muscles engaged. Exhale, release. Right knee comes back to the mat. Inhale, curl under your left toes. Let's straighten the left leg, lifting the left knee. Exhale, push through the hands. Push your weight into the ball of that left foot. Inhale deeply here. Push harder through the hands, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, push the weight back a little harder, so really stretching that left calf. One more deep long inhale. And then exhale, bring the left knee back to the floor. Now take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to keep the bum directly above the knees, but start to walk the hands forward. And we're bringing the chest down towards the floor. So the closer the chest comes to the floor, the more you will feel a stretch across your upper back, and your shoulders and the front of your chest. Now see if you can get your forehead or your nose all the way down onto the floor. Use your inhales to push harder through the hands. Keep your bum above your knees. Your exhales to sink the chest closer down to the floor. Let's take one more deep inhale here. And one more long exhale. Inhale, slowly start to lift the chest. Walk the hands in about a foot. Bring your upper body forward. And then as you exhale, bend your elbows and come to lie on your front. Now, bring the forehead down onto the floor for a second and then move your hands back so that your elbows are sticking up to the ceiling. So you don't want your forearms or your elbows almost touching the floor, you want them sticking up behind you. Now point the toes, push the tops of your feet down so you'll notice that your knees lift a couple of centimetres. Now on your next breath in, lift your head and chest up away from the floor, just using your lower back strength. Exhale to hold here. Inhale, squeeze the elbows closer into the side of your body. Exhale to hold. Inhale, push harder through the feet, engage the glutes a little more. Exhale, hold. One more deep inhale without pushing through the hands. See if you can lift your chest a little higher. And then exhale, release. Bring your forehead back to the mat. Take a deep inhale. And a long exhale here. So we're going to do the same thing again. So inhale to lift your head and your chest up away from the mat. Again, we're not using the hands here, just lower back strength. Exhale, hold. Inhale, squeeze the elbows closer into your side. Exhale, hold. Inhale, push harder through the feet, lift the chest a touch higher. Exhale, hold. One more deep inhale, see if you can lift everything up one more inch. Exhale, release. Bring your forehead down onto the floor and just release your hands down by your sides for a moment. Now from here we're going to come to lie on our back. So flip yourself over and lie down with your legs extended. So have your feet roughly about hip distance apart, certainly no wider than that, and push the backs of the knees down into the floor, flex the toes, so the quads, the thigh muscles are quite active here. Now keep your left leg extended, take a deep inhale, hug your right knee into your chest, interlace your fingers around your right shin, and as you exhale, start to pull your right knee down towards your right shoulder. Now inhale, don't forget about that left leg, so keep pushing the back of the left knee down. Exhale, pull the right knee a little closer towards you. One more deep inhale, really flex the toes of both feet. Exhale, pull that right knee even closer. Inhale, release the grip on the right shin, extend the right foot up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, take that right foot all the way down. Inhale, hug your left knee into your chest, interlace your fingers around your left shin this time, and as you exhale, pull your left knee down towards your left shoulder. Inhale deeply, keep pushing the back of the right knee down into the floor, flex the right toes a touch more. Exhale, pull the left knee a little closer. One more deep long inhale, keep drawing your shoulders towards the floor. Exhale, pull the left knee a little closer. Inhale, release the grip on the left shin, extend the left foot up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, slowly lower that left leg all the way back down to the floor. Now bend both knees, bring the soles of both feet down onto the floor Make sure that the feet are really close, so you should be able to just about tickle the backs of your heels without having to lift your head and your chest. So if you can't touch your heels, bring your feet a little bit closer until you can. Now have the feet hip distance, the knees hip distance apart, and push the palms of the hands down into the floor. On your next breath in, push down through your feet, roll up your spine, so lift your pelvis, then your lower back, then your upper back, or up away from the mat. Now wiggle your shoulder blades a little bit closer together underneath you as you exhale. Then as you inhale, push down harder through your feet, lift your hips a little higher so you'll feel the stretch on the front of your legs. Exhale, hold. Inhale, push harder through the hands. Try and lift your chest a touch closer to your chin. Exhale, hold. One more deep inhale, push harder through the hands and the feet. Lift the hips another inch or two. As you exhale, release. Bring your shoulder blades from underneath you first, then roll back down your spine, upper back, middle back, lower back, and then pelvis. Now hug your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Take hold of opposite elbows or forearms, and then as you exhale, release your head down onto the floor. Now on your next breath in, we're going to extend the arms out to the sides of the room, palms facing up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're going to roll your knees over onto the right hand side. Now try to keep the knees in line with your chest, so you don't want them to drop further down. Keep them in line with your chest or your belly button. And if they don't come all the way down to the floor, grab yourself a couple of books, a yoga block if you have one, or a cushion, and prop it underneath that right knee. And once your right knee is supported and your thighs are together, take a deep inhale, push down through your right arm. Make sure your upper back and shoulders stay in contact with the floor. Then as you exhale, turn your head to look past your left fingertips. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling here. One more deep inhale. And one more long exhale. Slowly as you inhale, engage your core muscles and use your core strength to bring your knees back to your chest. And then as you exhale, we're bringing the knees over to the left. So again, if your left knee doesn't come all the way down to the floor, if it's kind of hovering, then place something underneath it for support. Keep your knees in line with your chest, or at the very least your belly button, and keep the arms extended. Inhale deeply, push down through the left arm, bring your upper back, shoulders and right arm to the floor. Then as you exhale, turn your head to look past your right fingertips. Inhaling deeply. Exhale steadily. One more deep inhale. And one more long exhale. Inhale, engage your core. Use your core strength to roll your knees all the way back into your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug here. Maybe rock from right to left a few times. And then extend your legs down onto the floor. Let your feet just drop out to the side. Wiggle your shoulder blades underneath you so that the palms of the hands can face up to the ceiling quite naturally. And then close your eyes here. So every yoga class finishes or should finish with a relaxation, a shavasana. So we're going to take just 5 deep breaths here, but I would encourage you to take a little bit longer. So maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Just to end your practice, allow your breath to return to normal and to download all of the benefits. So once you're ready to move again, just slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a deep inhale, stretch your hands behind you, point your toes as much as you can. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins again. Rock from right to left a few times. And then rock up and down the length of your spine. Eventually bringing yourself up, back into a seated position. So thanks very much, everyone. I hope you found that really beneficial. That's something that, hopefully you should be able to fit into your routine. So just finding 20 minutes a day or, just a few times a week to do that. And hopefully you'll really start to feel the benefits from it. My contact details will be in the details of the post. So if you have any questions or would like to get in touch to have a chat about yoga classes for yourself or for the business that you work for, then please don't hesitate to do so. Thank you very much for joining me, and yes, I look forward to hearing your feedback.